Harad has rebelled against Sauron and has joined the forces of good. They've joined the Elves in Gondor to take on the forces of evil. What's up, guys, and welcome back. We're here with another Rise of Mordor battle for you today, and this one's already getting underway. Oh my gosh, we've got no cav rushing in here against Dunherd swords. We also have a general that's already been thrown in. We have, I don't know, this is a bait and step, no, Elven King being thrown in. So we have actually evil elves as well in this battle. But yeah, big charge here by the Noldorian cavalry and also some Gondor cavalry here. Knights of the Silver Swan being thrown in against tribal warriors. Big loss here, 'cause this Knights of the Silver Swan is so much more expensive than these tribal warriors, and it's been massacred by it. We have plenty more cav out on this side, and it looks like we have a full army of cav really brought by Imladris, bar like some guards of Imladris. So this is going to be brutal as we see Noldorian horsemen here. They're going to ride down these crossbows of Isengard. And this is going to be brutal. There you go. In go the elves. Really good charge there onto the crossbows. Crossbows, though, are pretty brutal and tough to take out. So they're going to need a little bit more than that. That is for sure. We've seen some Varag lances over here as well supporting Isengard. Along with the Grenadiers, actually. So it looks like maybe it's Isengard supporting the Eastlings there. But yes, the armies that we have here today. We have Harad, we have Lindon, we have Imladris, and we have Gondor. And they're battling against Dunland, the Woodland Realm, who are playing sort of in the centre here. We also have the Eastlings, and we also have got Isengard, obviously, out here on this far side. It's going to be a high-octane battle. I can already tell it's going to be really fast-paced. So I'll do my best to keep up with what is going on. But we have some Isengard troops here pushing forward. I keep wanting to say Eastlings because they're mixed together. It's a very mixed hybrid army going on here. But yeah, we've got Shock Infantry going in here. Axes of Losnar going in. And they're attacking Locrian Macemen and Pikes of Isengard. Don't know how well that's really going to go. We've got a general over here, though. Champion Reavers, he is losing as he battles against Serpent Guards here and Noldor in Equestrian. So this is a rough fight. Dunland does not want to lose his general early. If he does, could be catastrophic. See over here we have Camel Riders as well going in. The Camels are actually pretty good. They're a melee cav unit, so they'll do quite well in prolonged melee against those Champion Reavers. I mean, I've got Erdun and Akori going in, supporting the infantry here. Really good shots there. Shot going in there. And then we've got a big line battle going on here. Gondor, though, in a long line battle here against Pikes. I don't know how well this is really going to go for him, to be honest. I mean, Pikes versus swords, and it's not a fight they're going to win. Prince's Coast Guard here also getting surrounded slowly by infantry right now. Isengard is flanking around. He needs more over this Gondor, and instead he's going to send in cavalry. He's sending in Knights of the Silver Swan. Going to send them flying through the axe line here. Look at this, the explosives going off, getting really good hits, actually killing a lot of this Knights of the Silver Swan. Also, more tragically, burning this tree. Rip in peace to that tree. But over back on this side, you can see here, cavalry being routed by the camels and also the cavalry of the elves. And again, this is not looking good here. The Champion Reavers are starting to get cut down. I'm sure this Dunland player right now is thinking, what can I do to get my general out of there? This shock infantry is just chewing up my general and also the infantry I'm sending in. But yeah, it is not looking good here. His general has rallied, though. He was wavering, but he has since rallied. We're seeing Camel Riders are trying to go in, trying to silence these Dunherd archers. It is not going to happen. And in they go, getting focused down. Rip in peace to the camels. But the main line battle is yet to really begin. See here, Lindon really is just standing off with the Woodland Realm. They're just kind of waiting. Numbers are certainly in favor of the forces of evil, if we call them that, with the Woodland Realm. They have over 6k men. While the forces are good, plus Harad have just over 4,000. So they have a lot of cav. They are dominating the cav fight. Axes down here. Again, like I said, trying to win this fight here. This is just not a fight they're going to win. Prince's Coast Guard here getting flanked on both sides now by Loki Rim and now also by the Urks of Isengard, and they have been broken. And you can see they're just going to be able to work their way around. Just be able to flank all the way around. You can see a cavalry going in as well. Some good charges here. I feel like Gondor is mostly focusing on his cavalry microing, not really on like his infantry fight, which is not going well for him. Enemy general has fallen though. The champion Rebus, as we could see, has died. That's going to be a big loss there. But we now have Imladris, who's looped around the entire battlefield, by the way. And is now rear charging and killing off these Dunherd archers, which is a really good unit to go after because A, it's archers, and also they've lost the general. So they're going to have low morale. We're about to see a general come in here for the Serpent Guards. The Dunherd archers here, they're starting to waver. Not looking too great. You can see another great charge coming in. These Noldorian Rangers are so good. They're actually a pretty good melee cav unit, or like shock cav unit as well. They'll do a good charge. Watch them here. They'll run into the back of these guys. They'll knock over a bunch. Yeah, there they go. Knocking down so many. They are heavy bow cav after all. No, actually they're not. They're very light bow cav. But their charge is still devastating. I don't know what charge burns they have, but it must be good. Dunherd swords here all breaking, and you can see Dunland's going to just shatter. And that's going to be one army out of the game, and it's going to quickly turn into a 3v4, which to be honest it already really was. Though to be fair, Gondor is starting to die. Gondor is kind of dying, so it's kind of turning into a 2v3. Because I'd honestly say, or 2.5, because I'd honestly say in Ladris, where it's like all cav army, it's not a large army, put it like that, but it's an effective army. We have a mix of Noldorian troops down here, and also we've got the Serpent Guard of Harad in here. All trying to do their bit. Serpent Guard here, I mean, they could need to get a charge off on these White-Hand Grenadiers, who are lining up some grenades, and where are they going? They're going in here against the Noldorian swords. Pretty decent volley, but yeah, the Cavs. Oh, I thought the Cav was going to get in there, but it's just being stopped in its tracks. These grenadiers are brutal, they really are.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
But as you can see, it's not looking too good, to be fair, at the moment. I mean, this flank over here is looking really good at the moment. Harad is, like, ripping through stuff right now. I mean, they're going to get into the back lines of the Wooden Realm. The Wooden Realm can deal with being surrounded. They don't mind that. To be honest, the next target I'll try and take out maybe is Isengard, or maybe the Eastlings. Wooden Realm would be the last one I'd want to try and take out, because they'll do fine without generals. They'll do fine being surrounded. And you need to quickly kill stuff. Like, with all this cav, they need to kill a general, then get a rear charge on like a bunch of stuff like they did with Dunland, and they'll do really, really well. But yeah, Noldorian Rangers actually getting shot at by Lurtz here. If they could kill Lurtz, I mean, that's a perfect general to go after with Cav. A bow like unit, that is a really, really good unit to go after. Got pikes here, doing their bit. Guards and Ladris here. Noldorian horsemen, they're just taking on the Locrium archers here, trying to do their bit. But yeah, we go to the tactical map quickly. You can see the Allied forces, we'll call them. They're sort of surrounding the evil forces, but I mean, the numbers are not looking too great. The amount of markers that the Allied forces have is, I mean, it's fairly even. I'll give it that, but I don't know, quality. I still feel like is with the forces of evil. They've still got really good White-Hand Stormers. They've still got all the Wooden Realm. Wooden Realm, like I said, will fight on forever. The unit of Corey, they're a good unit. They're going to break through these Lasgarlan Blades as quickly as possible. It's the perfect unit you really want for them.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
I mean, if Isengard can protect his crossbows with the pikes and like Lurtz as well, as he got any grenadier, and he's got plenty of grenadier ammo left. He can protect all of them with his pikes against the Cav, and they can sort of like box themselves in. They've got a good chance of winning this. Guards and Ladris over here, they're still doing okay, but they are also finding themselves surrounded right now by pole arms. These pole arms need to move in. Actually, engage the back. There you go. In they go. Start to do their little pokey. And the guards in Ladris have nothing they can do against that. This in Ladris Cav over here, there's a lot of Noldorian Rangers and we have some Noldorian Horsemen. They're just waiting, patiently waiting. I mean, they could go for archers here. They may want to just try and go for some swords or something. Maybe try and help kill off these Varag Lances. I mean, they're the last cav that are really a threat to the forces of forces good plus Umbar, we'll call them. But yeah, actually, the Wooden Realm, you know what? They're kind of getting routed. Numbers are also evening out, by the way. It is 2,200 against 3,000, much closer than it was earlier. Uruk-hai pikes still in there, but they are starting to break, and there you go, they are breaking. Seems as though the Uruks are starting to break. Have they lost their general? Did Lurtz die? No, Lurtz is still very much alive. They just broke pretty quickly. Still have 65 men, but they are Isengard. They have numbers, but they don't necessarily have morale. Uruk-hai infantry though here doing well, still holding. They might rout these Noldorian swords as well. Lasgarland spears trying to just hold on. They have broken the Varag Lance over here. I was going to say this is very important to win that fight there. I felt just so they didn't get themselves rear charged elsewhere by Varag Lances. But yeah, look really good again here as well. Noldorian Rangers actually doing some really good damage to the halberdiers. Not turning the halberds around as they are battling against the guards and ladders. They're kind of stuck in that position. Do they turn them around, get piked in the back, or do they just stay the way they are and just get charged in the back by cavalry? And I think they chose wrong, to be honest. Pikes are pretty slow killers. They might kill off that Guardian and Ladras there, though, these things and Isengard. So they'll have some small victories over here. But yeah, not much. They still got the Bane of the Steppes alive. I think the Elven King has fallen. I think we missed him fall. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. The Wooden Realm can kind of hold on without the morale issues of losing a general. But if you want to get involved in some of these glorious Rise of Mordor battles, and you don't know where to go, feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description, guys. It really, we have a really cool community going on right now with a whole bunch of players playing all sorts of different community, like strategy games, whether it's like Hearts of Iron, Rome 2, Rise of Mordor, you name it, we're playing it. So feel free to come and join if you want to get involved in some action. Yes, Locrium Archers here getting run down by a Serpent Guard General. Very good unit to go in and silence these archers, though they are out of ammo. I mean, I'd rather go after Lurtz right now. If you get to him, you could rout these Isengard troops pretty quickly. Like, I mean, these Noldorian Rangers here could just zip in. They could get in behind. I mean, they just have to be careful of crossbows. But I think they're also quite content on taking out this whole bunch over here.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Umbar Usurpers as well, still battling down here, head to head with the Lasgarland spears and blades. They're doing a quite good job. Also, Uruk's over here being broken. Lasgarland blades here starting to waver. Adun and Lakori, these guys must have got so many kills. They're still at 40 men, wrecking lives. How much has the other one got? Not many either. 34, yeah. These guys are just elite troops. Uruk-hai pikes here against Noldorian archers. That is a fight that the pikes will win. Still, these White Iron Grenadiers have ammo. Can they get a decent Grenadier throw off here against Black Serpent Rangers? It's not much, but it's something. They got some kills, but I don't think they got many. And again, the burning trees. What have you got against trees? I mean, you are Isengard. You did hate the Ents. But still. And we've got Eastling General here being broken. Bane in the Steppes breaking. That's not a good sign. You can probably see the rest of the Eastling troops start to break now. Isengard is also starting to waver as well in a few areas, but he's not too bad. Also, oh dear, Umbar is just, or not Umbar, Harad, sorry. I want to keep calling them Umbar. I don't know why. I do apologize. But Harad, yeah, he's nearly lost his general there. I mean, he's nearly out of troops. It's kind of more down to the Elves at this point. The Elves are kind of what's left. Harad's done his pushing. He's still got a decent amount of swords. But yeah, they just need to get the cav in behind. They just have to have infantry just facing these pikes and have the cav going behind. And it's an easy game from here on in, I feel like, for the Elves. They've done a really good job. They now have 1,500 against 1,300. And yeah, oh, this cannot be good. That general just ran into pikes. But he did allow his other cav to get in and just recharge pikes here. So they did very well. And they get a wave and break. You just need to be careful. You can't do that too many times with your general run into pikes. It doesn't do too well. It's not a healthy job. Oh, and again, charging straight into halberds. Does Elven player want to lose his cav or something? It's not a good way to keep it alive, put it like that. And they need to go and get Lurtz now. He's just baiting himself out to be killed here. 94 men. He's still healthy, yeah, but he could just get run down. We're also seeing the remains of what looks like, yeah, the Eastlings over here just getting routed. They're kind of spread out. I don't know how easy this was for them to micro, like having their two armies spread out so far. But, I mean, they've done an okay job, I guess. Just could have maybe done better if they were just united, but it kind of worked. They still support each other, both with their faction strengths. Both have pretty good infantry, though. I guess just the pikes. Pikes and grenadiers that Isengard can offer, and the cav that Eastlings can offer really help them out. But yeah, see down here, the battle getting pretty brutal. Still a lot of Serpent Swordsmen alive, actually. Urukai Pikes are doing their bit. They're about to break though, and you can see here that they've got no choice. They either have to face Shipwright Nobles one way, or they have to face the Unbar Usurpers another. It's a rough choice. It looks like they're going to go for the Shipwright Nobles, perhaps? No? Oh, Shipwright Nobles. Don't know what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to avoid the pikes, but you can see Alert's not doing too well against Black Serpent Rangers. I thought Alert's unit had pretty good melee combat, but maybe not. They're getting chopped up.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Iron Stormers down here as well. They're actually winning in combat, and they're surrounded. These guys are just nasty. I mean, they are about to lose. But yeah, they have done a good job. And you can see here, Lurtz. Well, I think when Lurtz dies, you're going to see the fall of Isengard. Because surprisingly, Isengard is the last to stand. I mean, he did have his general still alive, unlike the rest of them. But I thought it would be the Wooden Realm. Honestly, thought it would be. I think the Wooden Realm are over here. They'd just be... Oh no, that's also Isengard. Yeah, I thought the Wooden Realm would be the last to stand if he lost his general, because they don't need a general to survive. But no, they got mopped up, and really well done by the Elves and Harad here. They've done a really good job. With 1,200 men left, they've done a very good job. A Pyrrhic victory, but a well-deserved victory, I felt like, in the end. This was sent in by Mature Child, who was playing as Harad. So I'll quickly go over some of the kills. 378 kills with the Serpent Guards there, very nice. 201 with the Serpent Warriors, 175 with the Unbar Usurpers. 286 kills with the Duna Kori. As always, these guys do amazing. Black Serpent Rangers, 200 kills, and 241 kills with the Serpent Guards. Then we have Frying Pan playing as Linden. 101 kills with the Shipwright Nobles. 192 with the Noldorian Swords. And it's Cav, not too insane, but yeah, he was mainly fighting with the Cav, I think. Kaiser of the Germans with Gondor. 234 kills with the Zithilian Rangers here. Very, very good kills for them. 146 kills with the Gondor Cav. 141 with the Knights of the Silver Swan. Then I Like Cheese playing as Imladris. 174 kills with the Noldorian Rangers. 104 with the Guards of Imladris. 128 with the Noldorian Horsemen. 151 with his Noldorian Rangers. 400 kills with the Noldorian Rangers, and these two getting over 300 as well. Really well done there by I Like Cheese. Then Bad Omens playing as Isengard. 257 kills with the Urukai Infantry. 174 with the Stormers. 120 with the Pikes. 122 with the Crossbows. 196 with his Grenadiers. Then MJ playing as Wooden Realm. Not too insane kills here. I mean, his best, I think, is 77 with the Lasgarn Blades and 78 with these Lasgarn Spears. He had a bit of a rough game, I think, the Wooden Realm. Zach playing as the Eastlings. 112 kills with the Wards of Rune. Again, nothing really over 100 kills. 52 kills with the Bane of the Steppes. 80 kills with the Maceman here. Yeah, they had a bit of a rough game as well, the Eastlings. Then Bryzorg playing as Dunland. Yeah, the first one to go out. Yeah, Dunland was just got like absolutely harassed by multiple factions here. Harad, the Elves, two Elven factions. Yeah, I mean, they've got 62 kills with Dunherd Archers, 55 with Blood Avengers. But yeah, nothing too great there, unfortunately. But there you go, guys. That is today's battle. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're on here, and a comment to show your support. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.